gosh, good morning. So, I'm gonna close this, turn this off. So I just got home from the chiropractor. It is like 9:30 now, and I do that 3 times a week. Usually when I wake up in the morning, if I'm going to the chiropractor in the morning, I stay up kind of late at night, so I'm so tired and I need to stop doing that. But anyways, I just wake up and go straight to the chiropractor. I don't do anything else. So then I come home, I made my bed, I make my like huge water, and I do my skincare routine. So I finally made my bed this morning. I still need to get like pretty pillows here, and I need to return and get a new curtain over there. It's gonna be gray. I need to finish these guys and make them a lot more blended, but I was just testing out the size. I've got my little bar cart over here. I'll give you all a little peek of my closet just because it's clean right now-ish. I'll do a closet tour soon. I'm just trying to get rid of so much stuff, but here's some of it. Like y'all have seen on stories, I have like a lot of the stuff I wear every single day, and some of the prettier stuff, and that sign that's messed up, which is annoying. But there it is. And then this is all stuff that I need to shoot or that I think is pretty. So right here in our little living room area, I've got my workstation set up. So I am just going to sit here for a couple hours and do some emails, edit video. I need to make a little to-do list of everything I need to do. I'm also listening to the Hustle and Halcyon Work Week playlist, which I will link below for you guys. I listen to this when I work like all day and just kind of add like songs as I go. So this is one of the collaborative playlists that you can join and then add your own songs and stuff. Because I'm always looking for new music, so I figured this is a good way to do it. Oh, and this little contraption right here is something I bought after I started going to the chiropractor to keep my chest up like this when I'm working and my eyes up. Because when you like usually put your head down like this, and it causes like stress on the back of your neck. So I like to keep my head up if I'm gonna be sitting down for a while. And I'll link this too. It's just from Amazon. Really simple stuff. So Chloe is making bath bombs. She's covered in cornstarch.
It exploded in my face.
So I got these cookies in the mail from Ovenly and Greats, which is a shoe brand I've worked with a number of times. And I was sad because I thought I couldn't eat them, but then I looked at the labels. Ignore my nasty nails. And they're gluten-free. And they're freaking bomb. So Ovenly will send like fresh baked goods to anyone you want in the mail, and they're really, really good. This is my favorite one. Before I leave the house, I always put on sunscreen, and I either use my Super Grip sunscreen or this Color Science sunscreen that I've talked about before as well. I would say in the past like 6 months to a year, every single day I noticed a new pimple on my face. Like, I shit you not, every single day a new one came up. And I've got one kind of forming right here, but I'll take y'all through my nighttime skincare routine later tonight. But using this skincare stuff and then doing my light stem and taking the right medications and drinking a lot of water, of course, all those other things that I was doing the entire time I already had acne, I feel like things are really, really improving. Using a salicylic acid on my skin has been really helpful. So right now, these are all dark spots and maybe like a little bit of clogged pores, but I'm not getting new zits coming out. So that is a plus. Things are looking up, and coming up in the next few months, I'm definitely going to continue with IPL and microneedling to get rid of all of this just redness and stuff. Because I mean, obviously no one wants that. We are going today to go get tattoos, and I want Chloe to get a tattoo. No. She won't do it, but I want to get 2. Has anyone ever explained a tattoo and not sounded like a douche?
No.
Like, I got this because like my ones I have now, I like don't explain them to people because I'm just too embarrassed. But I'm getting a little moon, like a little crescent moon right here. And then if we have time, I want to do the word trust right here, because I love the tattoos like right on your arms like that. I think they're so cute. But we're going to a tattoo artist whose place is really, really close to us. His name is Winter Stone on Instagram, and I'll just like tag him and do all that stuff because he's so good. He does like single needle tattoos, and all my friends have gotten their tats from him. So I'm really excited about this. A little midday break to make things a little lively around here. But now we are gonna go to Culver City to drop Chloe's car off and grab some food. Chloe just spent 20 minutes trying to unbox this for me. I hope that is what I think it is.
I don't think it is what you think it is.
It's not. But this is cute anyways.
It is.
It's a velour tracksuit.
By Dick.
That wasn't to me. We weren't even in the same lane. What the fuck is going on? So now we're back and I need to get back to work. It is now like 4 p.m. and I was kind of planning on going to work out today, but I was told that after you get a tattoo, you probably shouldn't be sweating, especially like day of, I guess. So I'm not gonna do that. Now I'm gonna edit some video and finish my Palm Springs post and do some kind of just background work and such. So I ate lunch, if you noticed, at like 2, and this morning when I got up, I just had basically this huge thing of water right when I woke up. I just like chug it, almost to the point of where my stomach hurt. I'll take my like meds in the morning for my stomach on an empty stomach. I'll have a big coffee with mostly almond milk, so it'll be like an almond milk coffee. This morning I had a cookie too, so that wasn't good. But lately I've been kind of accidentally intermittent fasting. Because I'm not feeling super hungry in the mornings right now. And before I kind of would have forced myself to eat something earlier in the morning, just because I feel like you are supposed to. But now that I've been kind of on this accidental intermittent fasting train, I feel like I'm feeling a lot better and my stomach does not hurt as much. I don't know, I just feel healthier and I feel like I have more energy when I do that. I will say around like 1 o'clock-ish, I get really hungry. And I'll usually do a meal that's maybe like 600 or 700 calories around 1 or 2 now. So that's my general eating pattern, and I feel like it's made me cut a lot of fat, to be honest, and I feel like I've gotten abs for the first time, possibly from doing this. I eat a lot of protein in my diet, and I eat a good amount of fat in my diet, but I'm really only doing, at least on the weekdays or days that I'm working and that I'm busy and like focused on other things, I'm really only doing 2 meals, like 2 big meals a day, but they are big meals. So like I said, 600, 700 calories. There's a ton of protein. I get a lot of healthy fats in there, and then I'll do a lot of greens and stuff. So I don't know exactly all the details on intermittent fasting. I know that that's not the exact proper way to do it, the way that I'm living my life, but I think it's like an accidental kind of intermittent fasting, and that's working for me. So I think the biggest thing I've learned from doing all of that is to like listen to my body more, because before I was more on an eating schedule, and now I'll just eat when I'm hungry. Because I am not able to work out tonight, I'm going to keep things light for dinner later, and I'll probably do like a later dinner because I do tend to eat pretty late. Last night I stopped eating around midnight, so that was kind of late. I'll probably eat dinner around 8ish, maybe 9 o'clock. But I wanted to note that because it kind of looked like I don't eat at all. I will say though, waking up and having this huge water, so I'll do like I said, the water, the big coffee, and then another water at least, like 2 big things of water at some point before lunchtime. And that keeps me relatively full and weirdly satisfied. I never thought I would say that in my life because I've usually just been such a strict, scheduled eater. But also that could have been because I was in school and stuff, and like I had to be up and like in class at 8, and then like you kind of look forward to meals and things when like that's the most exciting part of your day. I would just base my life around my meals because that was like the thing I looked forward to, and now I just completely get lost in like all the other things that I'm doing, which I guess is a good thing. But anyways, we're gonna sit here and do some work now. We relocated to outside. Oh, look at the moon. Okay, so now it is 6:40 and we are back in our living room. So I posted my guide to Palm Springs. I follow like a general layout for most of my blog posts, especially with travel guides. I'll do like a little intro. You know, if I'm feeling like in the mood to be funny, I try to be funny. And then I'll block it off like where to stay, and I'll link like the place to stay, where to eat, what to do, and then like where to take photos. I go ahead and pin this to Pinterest. Let's see. Travel. Okay. So I posted this picture on Instagram, and I wanted to show y'all kind of behind the scenes of doing linking my like to know it stuff. So obviously when I post on Instagram, I tag all the brands that I'm wearing, like the jewelry, the bag, etc. And I try to use like to know it as much as possible. So for those of you who do use like to know it, I'm going to show you guys a couple of tricks that I picked up from going to like the conference and stuff like that, and reading the blog and all that. When I link products on like to know it, I always go online and find like this is the exact product that I'm wearing, and usually I actually find probably more options than this, but I go try to find a couple different options that have the same style, linked my shades, and then some similar shades here. I couldn't find the exact necklace that I was wearing online, so I linked similar necklaces here. I couldn't find the exact Chloe bag that I was wearing, so I linked similar bags here, and then the shoes and a similar boot as well. All of these are higher price items just because I feel like I'm starting to go towards more simple looks and wearing the same pieces over and over and again, but they're all at a higher price point now. But again, because I wear them literally every single day, I feel like they're worth it. My Gucci shades that I'm wearing here, if I wanted to like actually put in a lot of effort, I would probably find similar Gucci shades in maybe 2 lower price points as well. And then the same with this bag. I'd probably find like a similar bag in 2 lower price points. But whenever you do that and you link all 16 products, I find that like to know it is more likely to repost you. So that's another thing I did tonight, is find all those products. This is why Instagramming takes so long, because other than just taking the photo and then selecting your photo out of hundreds of photos, editing a couple of them, and then figuring out which works best, takes a lot longer than you would think. But that's basically how I use Like to Know It in short. And if y'all want some more tips on Like to Know It and how I use it to actually be successful, let me know. So now, another thing I did tonight was start to do an editorial calendar for January and February. And I have not been as organized as I want to be in the past couple months, and that's a lot because of the way that I've been feeling mentally, I think. And now I'm kind of getting back in the groove of things, and I've always loved being organized. So I am really putting a lot of time and effort in making sure that I have new content on the blog, and I'm writing things that I actually like, because that's what makes me happy. And like I said, the past couple months I've just kind of been not myself. I just feel like I haven't really been doing all the things that I love to do in terms of blogging and in life, I guess. But now I'm putting this kind of at the forefront of my mind and trying to make sure that I'm organized and trying to find a good content schedule for me that I find could be realistic, so I can schedule out everything and I can make sure that I have everything done before it's actually due. Starting off using sheets, and we're gonna see if this works. So basically I have all of January, all the days listed out here, and I have them broken up into week 1, 2, 3, because visually this works for me. I know that on the weekends I like to kind of have my time, so I'm gonna try to do content Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then just kind of syndicate old content on these days and make sure that I'm just drawing people back to these posts from earlier in the week on the days that I'm not posting. So that way I can take a little break Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then tonight I'm gonna edit some video from Palm Springs, and I'm going to make some selects from 8 Other Reasons and the Jet Set Diaries for an upcoming trip to Mexico. We just walked out of Ralph's and there's a DeLorean out here. So I'm about to make some dinner. It's 9 o'clock now, so I told you all a little bit late. I'm gonna have some of this rice cauliflower. I just get it at Trader Joe's, it's frozen. Heat that up. I'm gonna add some of these vegetables, the tomato and the bell pepper, and then the ground turkey. And then for a healthy-ish dessert slash side, I got this thing of mango. I'm going to put my beloved tahini on it and just enjoy the shit out of that. And also for a snack, I'm eating this while I'm making food. Here's the final product. And I think I'm about to just finish this February general outline for my editorial calendar and maybe do my skincare routine and call it a night. It's 9:30. This would be big for me if I stopped working in the next 30 minutes. One of my friends, Sydney, sent me her book, Barney's, Bergdorf's, and Bills, and it's basically a finance guide. It kind of just simplifies things for people that like me who don't speak this language, which is perfect because one of my New Year's goals is, or I guess 2019 goals, is to become better with my finances. Instead of, at first you're just kind of just cutting and just getting by with your finances, and then you have a little bit extra. And I want to make sure that I'm doing the most in terms of saving properly. It's on to start getting ready to go to sleep. Throw my candle on real fast. I just got these essential oils in the mail today as well. So I've got Energize, I've got Creative, and I've got Chill Pill. So I'm gonna put some of this Chill Pill into my diffuser right here. And right now that we have this going over here, I'm actually gonna get in the shower for part of this, but I'm gonna start with taking the makeup that's on my face, just my CC cream off with this jojoba oil. And I've been using this for a little while and it doesn't clog my pores or anything, so I'm into it. I'm gonna take my face makeup off and then I will use this in the shower. got my chamomile tea with honey and lemon, and then all of my supplements that I need to take now. This is where the night comes to an end. I'm going to read this book with my tea, brush my teeth, and go to sleep. And it is record early for me, 11:30. Sometimes I'll get in bed this early and then I'll like get on my phone and like stay up till 1:30 or 2:30 like looking at stuff, because I like to read from my phone, like poetry and stuff. It's real exciting, I know. But tonight I'm gonna try to put this away, put on my music, my calming music, and read. So that is a relatively typical day in my life. I guess I wouldn't normally go get a tattoo, but there's a lot of times that I'll do something like that that's like kind of exciting, kind of a nice break in the day. Usually instead of getting a tattoo, I would be like working out or something, I guess. But thank you guys again for doing today with me. I'm happy I got to share so many like more details than what I normally do in like weeks of my life. And I liked to share like more blogging details too, so I can do some more stuff about blogging, I guess, coming up here pretty soon, because I guess I always feel like I don't have a lot to say, or I feel like things are obvious, but like in the questions I get in DMs, I noticed that like a lot of people overcomplicate blogging or think that it's more glamorous or like it's more of a formula than it is. So I get questions about like how to make things work or like where to start or whatever, and I'm just like, I don't have an answer for you. But I can talk about blogging in a more realistic sense like that, I guess, because I feel like it calms people down that are starting to blog for the first time. They're just like, once they know that no one else knows what they're doing too, it gives them more confidence to start, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys for coming along. As per usual, you know the drill. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this too. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.